Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Iifa Tampa Bay, the 15th Iifa celebrations. 4 continents, 10 countries, and this is the 15th Iifa. And it's with great delight, great pleasure that I welcome all of you, especially our friends from the media who've flown from different parts of the world. Thank you, and thank you again. Our journey started at the last Iifa in Macau, where we went on stage to announce that this Iifa would be held in Tampa Bay. It's been a long journey since then. We've had lots of ups and downs, but it's been excitement right through. A few weeks ago, a gentleman from Tampa Bay got onto a flight. He got the last seat in the aircraft, right next to the washroom, and he flew for 20 hours. Then he spent 18 hours in Mumbai working the streets, meeting the business community, meeting media, meeting everyone that he had to meet. We made him work very hard. And then he got back onto the aircraft. Fortunately, he got the same seat back. And he flew all the way back here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the most committed man you can meet, the Mayor of Tampa Bay, Mr. Buckhorn, to address us.
It is indeed good to be here. This looks very familiar from that trip to Mumbai, and it was the last seat in the last row, with the restroom right behind me and Santiago Carrata snoring on my shoulder for about 12 of the 14 hours. I told folks this morning, I love being a man of the people, but after about 5 hours, I'm done with the people. To all of you that are gathered here today in what is America's most exciting city, let me say welcome. On behalf of the amazing citizens that I represent, you are going to hear from our great governor in just a little while, and my friend, the County Commissioner, Al Higginbotham, who is largely responsible for doing this. Sabas, thank you for the team at Wizcraft that has put this on. But most important, let me say thank you to all of you that have come here from thousands of miles away. You are in an amazing American city. And to know that we were chosen to host this event, the first time this event has been in the United States of America, and it is here in Tampa, Florida, gives us a great deal of pleasure, and we are humbled by the opportunity to do this, humbled by the opportunity to tell Tampa's story to the entire world. We are going to put on an amazing show for you. And if you were there last night at the Iifa Stomp, as I was for 3 hours, and you saw the reaction as Anil Kapoor came through that crowd, and you saw the 7,000 to 8,000 people that were there enjoying the music and the lights and the sound, and you recognize that 40% of that audience was not of Indian origin, to know that the citizens of Tampa were there, they were excited, they've been waiting for this for weeks. I can tell you they didn't understand all of what was going to happen, but they do now, and they're in love. They're in love with Indian films. They're in love with the Indian culture. When I can walk down the street and hear somebody with an Alabama accent say, "Namaste," I know we've come a mighty long way. So we're happy that you're here. And to all the stars that are here, and the actors and the producers and the writers, we want you to think of Tampa as your second home. Because ultimately, this is not a 4-day event. This is a multi-decade relationship. We're going to build on this. We're going to grow business as a result of it. Direct foreign investment will occur because of it. Relationships will be solidified, and companies will be married. And as individuals, we will become friends. United in our desire to not only put on a great show, and our affection for the Bollywood experience, but because we have been joined together in this unique event. We are proud to host you. We are honored to host you. We will do everything we can to make this successful for you. But know when it's all said and done, we are grateful for the opportunity. Iifa is going to rock the world, and Tampa is going to rock Iifa. Thank you.
It's my privilege to invite on stage another friend of Iifa. He lives in Tampa again. He's as much a Tampanian as can ever be. Champion, someone who inspires us all, and who inspires us every time he gets on stage. When he went up to receive the ceremonial Iifa last year in Macau, he said, "Look into my eyes, and you will see my heart. And my heart beats for Iifa, my heart beats for India." Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium your Commissioner, Al Higginbotham.
Now, Mayor, is namaste, y'all. Yes, thank you, and it's so good to see you, Priyanka and Anil. Welcome back to your new home, your second home. You know, I liken this journey to the mountain climb I made in August of 2012, where I trained for 20 months. Got myself in shape and was fit, assembled a bright team of experts who could assist me on this climb, which along the way, that 20 months of preparation, I questioned myself and others questioned me. But it was my brand that I was putting on the line. It was a mark that I intended to make that day. And after all that work and training, it was over in just 3 short days. And I kind of look at that as what's happening here in Tampa, that we have assembled the best and the brightest with this Whizcraft and Iifa team. And they're sitting at their base camp, and as we did before we set off to Summit, we had to wait for a snowstorm, even in an August time of year. We waited for every bump and bruise, and we've gotten here. You know, it's a dream come true for me to see this, as I knew with my vision for Hillsborough County, for Tampa Bay, to increase our presence on the international stage. And what better way to do it than through cinema? You know, the first way man communicated was through drawings, was through rock art. The first way man communicated was through song and dance, before the spoken word. When we go back to those roots, that's really what we've done today. We're bringing 2 great countries together through the cinema, through arts, and through entertainment, through song and dance. And yes, you're right, as the mayor is correct when he says it doesn't end just here. As we kick off the Iifa Awards and celebration and welcome our new friends, it opens the door for all of us. And it's up to us here in Tampa. And I will close with this, like I opened in China last July when I said, I want you to look into my eyes and see my heart. And we want you in Tampa. And we want you to stay, because the hearts of Tampa are big and they're welcoming. With that, I want to thank you, and I look forward to a wonderful 3 days. Bye-bye.
We've had an exciting journey up to this point. We've had a proclamation in the Florida Senate a couple of months ago, a press conference in the US Embassy in Mumbai, a proclamation done at the mayor's office in Dunedin, and yesterday, a proclamation in Hillsborough County itself, not only declaring 26th April as Iifa Day for now and forever, and something very special happened. One of our Iifa team, one of the whizzes who was living in Tampa working away, was actually given honorary citizenship in this city. So it's been awesome. All I can say is it's a point where you don't look back from. It's a point that you want to celebrate. It's a point that you want to jump and dance and do everything else right. Someone who's partnered with us in this journey, singing the message, coming every now and then to hold the flag for Iifa, have been Anil, Priyanka, Sonakshi. And before we get any further in this ceremony, I'd like to just call Anil to come up here and say a few words about how he has literally embraced Tampa. Ladies and gentlemen, Anil Kapoor.
Good evening, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. Well, it's not Iifa weekend for me, it's been weekends. This is the third time I'm here, and Wiz, one of the Wiz members, has been given an honorary citizenship, but I've not been given, I've taken it. I've taken it, and so I am, in a way, not from India, but now I am equally from Tampa Bay. I am part of Tampa, and I promise you I am going to remain part of Tampa Bay forever and ever and ever. It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience, and as we said, look at my heart. I said, look at all our hearts, and you can see, what can you see? That we love Tampa Bay, and we're going to make this weekend an unforgettable, historical weekend which you're going to cherish all your life. Thank you very much.
For the first time ever, we have an Iifa theme track for this year. It's called Do the Tampa. It's been composed by a Tampanian percussionist and music composer, Ravi Drums, along with Gambin Ortiz, and we have a special version for it today. I'm going to invite Mayor Bob Buckhorn and Al Higginbotham, both of whom don't really dance, but they make others dance, and Anil Kapoor to help them. And along with them, I'm going to call on stage 3 of our dance competition winners from across the world. We had a Tata Zest competition offering stardom at the Iifas. These 3 will get to dance on stage at this year's Tata Motors Iifa Awards. So I'm going to get these 3 guys, Mohit Batra, Pallavi Kalra from India, Himanshu Kulham from India, and Mohit Batra from New York. Can we have you up on stage, Mayor, Al, Anil, you're leading it. This is the official launch of Do the Tampa. This is going to be the theme song of this year's Iifa, right through when you walk up to win, to receive your award, when the presenter walks on stage. This is going to be the song of the year. And Mayor's going to say, Do the Tampa.
I'm just the eye candy. Anil and the commissioner are going to do all the dancing.
No.
All right, are we all ready? Sound ready? Dancers ready? They were trying to teach me this morning. There we go. No, I'm not doing that. Let's do the Tampa. Now that my political career is over, Maybe I can run for office in Mumbai or somewhere.
Thank you, Al. Thank you. That was fun. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. As always.
Tú di Tampa, para la candela ven para la candela ven para la candela.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you do the Tampa, please do the Tampa for Governor Rick Scott, the Governor of Florida, to address us.
First, I wanted to compliment the mayor and the commissioner. I'm not sure where he's sitting. That's unbelievable dancing. Well, first off, welcome to the great state of Florida, and welcome to one of the greatest cities in the world. Tampa Bay's got a wonderful mayor, got a wonderful commission. It's great that you're in the great state of Florida. This year, we'll have 100 million tourists in our state. I've had the opportunity to visit India a few times, and the compassion, the culture, the energy of India is unbelievable. And you're in the right city. So we're excited that you're here. We're going to make sure it's a great event. You're in the best city that you can imagine, so have a wonderful time. And congratulations on the dancing again.
Our host family for Tampa, community leader, philanthropist, business icon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Kiran Patel. He and his wife have been really family to all of us here. He's sometimes 911. When you're in trouble, you say, Doc, and he's not coming here to check your health. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Kiran Patel.
Thank you. I think we are at an unbelievable point. Can you believe to achieve what has been done in a short span of less than 8 months? There were many skeptics. There were many people who thought this cannot be pulled off, but it happened. And that happened because of the wonderful team of Iifa and a whole crowd of superstars that are here. I'm not going to make a mistake on the name of Priyanka. I'll stop right there, right? No, I know. Priyanka, Chopra, Anil, Kapoor. I think they've been wonderful, wonderful. I think the energy they bring when they come on the stage, just their mere presence changes the environment. And I think it's that type of power, that type of energy that has helped us get here. And I thank you for being here and helping us. Thank you. So I'm telling you, even God is with us. The weather is wonderful. This is the first experience under the moon with the stars in the sky and stars on the ground. This event has the largest number of stars from India and United States in one location anywhere in the world except in India. So I am telling you, we're going to have a wonderful time, and I want to thank each and every one of you that are here that has helped us get there, the Iifa team and our stars to get us where we are. Thank you very much.
They've been partners with us for the last 6 years. The journey's been wonderful. It's been phenomenal, actually. It started a very small relationship, and year on year, it's just grown. They've been partners across the Iifas. That's why it's called the Videocon D2H Iifa Weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Director of Videocon Group, Mr. Anirudh to say a few words.
Dear friends, Videocon D2H along with the Iifa is very proud to present Indian cinema to the global audience for the first time in USA, here in this beautiful location of Tampa Bay. We have been partnering with Iifa for last 6 years now, and it has been a great journey. Videocon D2H now entertains more than 10 million homes and is one of the biggest pay TV services in the world. We have been awarded as the Asia's most promising D2H brand, and we are also the fastest growing DTH service in the country. It gives me immense pleasure to launch our new business initiative, My BHST, Buy Here, Smile There, in USA. MyBHST.com is a Videocon initiative that will allow Indians living in USA to buy Videocon products from this portal for their loved ones who is living in India. Iifa is the most eagerly awaited film award show due to its scale and global presence. Iifa is also among the world's most watched entertaining events. This year, Iifa at Tampa Bay promises to provide a memory of a lifetime. Friends, we are here to entertain you, and this Videocon D2H Iifa weekend will surely rock the Tampa Bay. Thank you.
Those of you who've just arrived off flights, etc., just to give you a sense, the Iifa weekend actually kicked off yesterday. We had the Iifa Stomp at the Curtis Hickson Park. Over 10,000 people were there dancing right through the night. The traffic was gridlocked. The radios went mad trying to guide everyone across the city, but there was nowhere out. So like Tampa Bay said, it's the invasion guide. You require an invasion guide to get through the city. So Visit Tampa Bay and Santiago Corrada providing an invasion guide to everybody to find their paths around the city. Today morning, the Global Business Forum kicked off. You had Mr. Narayan Murthy, you had Dr. R.K. Pachauri there, you had Bharat Desai, who's currently the richest Indian in America out there. You had some big-hitting speakers. We had the Attorney General of Florida addressing us. Our Honorary Consul General was also there, really making a statement for India, Consul General Ajit Kumar, sir. It really has been an impactful kind of experience. There's been a showcase of short films led by Anupam Kher, his first directorial venture as a short filmmaker. I went shopping for Robert De Niro. It had an audience of about 800 people in a theater that can only accommodate 400. So that's been the enthusiasm that we've seen all around. So we're really delighted, grateful, and we're all set for the night of nights, the Tata Motors Iifa Awards. It's big, larger than life, and by the end of this presentation, I will take you through the essence and who's there, who's performing, and what to expect. But here, I'm going to call on Mr. Ranjit Yadav, President of Tata Motors, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My pleasure to be here. For us, and as Tata Motors, this is our second year of association with the Iifa. The first round, we had 4 days to prepare. This time, we had a full year to prepare for this, so we're really going to have fun this time. I really thank all the people of Tampa Bay, and it's great to see on stage senior dignitaries, Anil, and my young kids dancing away, so that was something special. This is a special event we've organized. It's called Zest for Stardom. It's the online campaign which we ran. We got enormous response from across the world. In fact, one of the winners is from New York, 2 are from India. So you'll see that on stage on 26th. Thank you for everything and look forward to a great time.
She's been with us, like Anil, right at the start. She came to Tampa, wooed everybody, and left everyone awestruck. If you see some of the videos and some of the footage, it's amazing. When we started out in about a year ago, forget about anyone in India knowing about Tampa, there were people in America who did not know about Tampa. Now, people in India could tell you which is the best restaurant in Tampa. They'll guide you to Columbia, they'll guide you to Burn Steakhouse, and whoa, it's been phenomenal. Both Anil Kapoor and Priyanka Chopra have provided a face to the entire Iifa campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium Priyanka Chopra.
Oh, I love this, Duty Tampa. I think I'm going to take this home. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How is it feeling today? Yeah, exciting. I'm definitely excited. Thank you, Sabas. I would like to say first and foremost that when Anil sir and I had come here earlier to launch the fact that we were coming to Tampa, I never expected what I have seen. I mean, I love Florida. I've come here 100 times. I love Miami. I've been here so many times. But Tampa was something that I had never seen. But the 2 days that I spent here with everything that I did, I just knew then that when we Indians invade this city, it's going to go nuts. Like Sabas said, there will be an invasion. And that's exactly what it was. So the only thing I can say is that every time I walk out of an airport, I can sense the temperature of a city. And this time when I walked out in Tampa Bay, the temperatures were soaring. So this is going to be a blockbuster weekend, just like our movies. We have incredible stars, incredible people from the movie business who have come here to show you what a celebration our culture is, what a celebration our cinema is, how our cinema transcends borders across the world and takes to people what India is. So this weekend is not just for us, but it's for the entire world to understand the celebration that we as Indians are. So be a part of this, feel the power of it, and enjoy yourself, because this is going to be a magical experience. I can promise you that. Thank you very much. And like Commissioner Al says, Namaste Al.
In this country, they refer to her as the rock star. Both the Iifa Weekend and the Tata Motors Iifa Awards are powered by Lava Mobile. This is the second year of their partnership, and it's with great pleasure I invite Tarun, who heads the marketing of Lava Mobile, to join us at the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm representing Lava. Lava has and shall be launching smartphones that come not just with superior performance and great features, but also look like pieces of art, extremely high on aesthetics, thus exemplifying the philosophy of art meets smart. Bollywood too is a melting point of very, very smart people who have done beautiful things. Smart people who have written beautiful lyrics, smart people who have directed beautiful movies, smart people who have been beautiful actors, and so on and so forth. And within Bollywood, Iifa is the best platform that does a great job of honoring, recognizing, appreciating such people who have created a perfect fusion of art and smart. Thus, it is on the back of this strong synergy that exists between what Lava stands for and what Iifa represents, that we are happy to announce our association with Iifa, second year running, as a Powered By sponsor. And I am sure this year's Iifa is going to be a lot more exciting and much better. And Lava is going to launch a new series with an extremely strong and a compelling proposition in this year's Iifa. Thank you all. And with this, I would like to just conclude the note. Thank you.
He's been at press conferences of the Iifa, gone to small engagements as we engage with communities in Atlanta, in different cities across America, leading up to this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Consul General of India, Mr. Ajit Kumar, to say a few words.
Do the Tampa. Do the Tampa.
Good afternoon, Tampa. How are you doing? As they say, namaste in India. It's great to be back here. I was here in January with Mr. Anil Kapoor and Ms. Priyanka Chopra. It's good to see Mr. Nakshi Sinha also descending with so many galaxy of stars coming from Bollywood for the first time Iifa in United States of America. I've had the honor and privilege of addressing as one of the keynote speakers at the Iifa FICCI Global Business Forum this morning. So what Iifa is doing is connecting people across the world, and this is a great promotion. As they say in diplomacy, a term used is soft power. Indian cinema, cuisine, culture is an extension of India's soft power, and Iifa is its best representation because it brings Indian culture, music, fashion, business all together. So we are looking forward to a great weekend. I've been promised by Sabas and Company and City of Tampa that this will be the best ever Iifa. So ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy the weekend. Thank you very much.
In 2007, the Iifa looked at what it was doing with its great audience. At that time, we had an audience of about 500, 600 million people watching it, making it one of the most watched events on an annual basis. We believed that the platform needed to be used to talk to the world about what matters to the world, what is larger than life, issues that concern the world. And the first issue that we chose to embrace and empower and take to India was climate change. And in that journey, we partnered with the Energy Resources Institute and Dr. R.K. Pachauri. Dr. Pachauri is the United Nations chairman of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. And he led the organization when it won the Nobel Peace Prize alongside Vice President Al Gore. We're fortunate to have Dr. Pachauri here with us today, and it's probably only the second time that he's attended an Iifa. And he addressed the business forum earlier today, and I dragged him from there saying, listen, you've just got to come and share why green with all of us out here. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. R.K. Pachauri.
Thank you, Sabas. Sabas warned me that he's going to put me on the spot and have me speak. And you know, with so many stars in front of me, I feel embarrassed. I'm not saying anything about them. I think it was Marlon Brando who said, "An actor's a guy. If you ain't talking about him, he ain't listening." So.
You started with us, so you're fine now.
Thank you. Well, I'm delighted to be here, and I remember when I was there in Bangkok, courtesy Sabas's hospitality, we planted trees, we highlighted the problem that this planet is facing. We are all residents of Spaceship Earth, and anything we do, anything that happens on that spaceship has implications for everybody else. I was talking to the governor earlier on and telling him that Florida is particularly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. I'm not going to give you a speech, but let me just tell you, in the last century, the average sea level has gone up by 19 centimeters. It's almost a foot. And if we don't do anything about this problem, then by the end of the century, it'll go up as high as 98 centimeters. And therefore, what I would like to urge all the stars who are here is to see that they associate themselves with the larger problems that humanity and all living species are going to face. We are confronted with climate change, where clearly, if we don't act, we would have some serious impacts, ranging from impacts on agriculture to health and everything else, including water resources. And yet, it's within our means to be able to take action by which we can deal with this major challenge. So I would only like to appeal to all those who are present here, all the stars, all the icons, whose every word, whose every action is looked at with enormous interest worldwide, and will be more so after Iifa in Tampa Bay. Please keep this in mind, and please become ambassadors of what we need to do to protect planet Earth. Thank you very much.
In 1999, Wishcraft had the pleasure of hosting this artist in India. It was his first concert in India. He went on from that particular point. It had nothing to do with us. He went on to literally rule the world. He's probably, and I can be certain about it, the world's best Sufi maestro. And he's taken time off. 15 years of our relationship, Khansab. And he's taken time off to join us here in Tampa Bay for this year's Iifa. And not only is he going to perform at Iifa this year, he's also going to launch his album and share his album that is soon to be released in the marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen, to launch the album of Ustad Rahat Fateh Khan, may I call on stage Khan Sahib himself, Consul General of India, Mr. Ajit Kumar, Salman Ahmed, the producer of the album, and Anil Kapoor. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call on stage an artist who, since the day she got into cinema, almost every year has been at the Iifas and has been there supporting it with full vigor. It doesn't matter what she's doing on stage or off stage, she's there for us. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonakshi Sinha.
Okay, I feel really tall. Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be here in Tampa Bay. I got really grumpy on the flight because it took me like 32 hours to get here. But as soon as I landed, the kind of love that you all have showered on me, the kind of wonderful people that I've met, the mayor even danced for us. I mean, can't get better than that. And it's been a fabulous trip so far. I went out shopping a little bit. I got to see the city a little bit. And I'm so glad that I'm here with my Iifa family in Tampa Bay. And it's going to be a wonderful weekend. I'm here to entertain you. We're all here to entertain you. And it's going to be fabulous. I can assure you of that. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I've been told by Anil Kapoor, you can't speak more than me. So I'm going to... No, anyway, yeah, like Sabas said, that my journey, I was introduced to the film industry, to all of y'all at Iifa. I was unveiled at Iifa in Sri Lanka, and ever since then I've been a part of their wonderful journey, and it feels like coming back home. Every city that we go to, every kind of people that we meet, every culture we interact with, it feels like coming home, and I'm so glad that I can share this stage with y'all this time, and yeah, I'm gonna rock your world!
We'll rock the world. He's been around for the last couple of days, going to each of the Iifa events, making his presence, saying hello, and trying to experience not just Iifa, but experience India itself. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Stephen Baldwin.
Thank you very much. It's a blessing for me to be here today, to be an American actor with the privilege of being a part of Iifa here for the first time in America. I've been asked a lot of questions by the media, and I just want to say it's really humbling and a privilege. I've been to India 4 times in the last 2 years on multiple purposes, mostly for charitable works that I'm doing over there with an associate of mine with a company called SkyPass Entertainment. As a result of that, I very coincidentally just signed up to produce my first feature film in India, which we're going to shoot later this year. I'm very excited about that, again with SkyPass. So all of you guys and girls are so totally awesome. And in my visits to India in the last 2 years, I was very fortunate to befriend a terrific young director. I think he's going to have a future. His first name's Abhishek, and he's a talented guy. But I just want to say that the most important observation for me is that unequivocally the best is yet to come for the Indian film industry. I've been making movies out of America for about 27 years. I'm old. I'm the youngest Baldwin brother. We're getting old. But what's really awesome is to be engaging the Indian film industry right now and to get back to that zeal and energy and passion and love for film and the awesome power that it has in its ability to communicate. There is no better way to reach the world for change than movies, in my opinion, or the media that comes with it. So in relation to climate change and the importance of that message, which is urgent and timely, to agree with the good doctor there, it's an important time for all of us to engage the responsibility individually that comes with that. So thank you all very much for the opportunity to be a part of this. I'm humbled. Thanks. Take care.
Before I end, I'd just like to share a perspective on what we have in store for you this year at the Iifas. You've already gone through the first day. Tonight is Iifa Rocks, presented by Myntra.com. Tomorrow, it's largely the full days at the Business Forum. At the Business Forum, some interesting stories that you must try and be part of. You have Rinku Singh, the star. Actually, I need to just retract. Have you heard of Disney's $1 Million Arm? Yeah. Okay. The $1 Million Arm is based on a true story of an Indian boy who was picked up from India, from the villages, and brought to America. He trained in a baseball camp and now plays for the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Hamm plays the scout who found him, and Suraj, who played in The Life of Pi, plays the role of Rinku Singh. Rinku Singh himself is coming to the Global Business Forum to talk about his journey from India to America, right onto the center stage. He's a huge baseball star here in America now. So he's at the Business Forum. Also at the Business Forum, you have Anil Kapoor, who's addressing and doing an opening keynote at the Entertainment Vertical. The Entertainment Vertical has Mr. Ramesh Sippy, Mukesh Bhatt, Rakesh Omprakash Mehra, and it is closed by Sakina Jaffrey, the actor from House of Cards, Netflix, who's addressing us. At the main Business Forum, the closing session is focused on a subject that is very, very close to Iifa. And we're very focused on it this year, education of girls. Because we believe educating a girl child not just empowers the girl, but empowers the world itself. And we are putting that at the heart of what Iifa is going to be about today. This campaign will get flagged off, and there's a session on the film Girl Rising. Priyanka Chopra will introduce Girl Rising, and along with the Deputy Director of the Girl Rising Project, Tara Abrahams, and Shabana Azmi, would engage in a conversation about women leaders shaping tomorrow. It looks very, very exciting. It's something that I would tell you as media persons, please don't miss for anything in the world. Tomorrow night, Magic of the Movies, big, larger than life at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater, hosted by Saif Ali Khan and Veer Das. Performers Sonakshi Sinha, Kareena Kapoor, Farhan Akhtar, Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, Preetham, and Bipasha Basu. So all big stars coming out there, and the biggest stars will come out to honor our technical wizards of the year. Finally, on the 26th, in the morning, we have an Iifa masterclass with the House of Cards actor Kevin Spacey, two-time Oscar winner, and multiple Iifa winner Priyanka Chopra. The two of them will talk about cinema, what differences exist, share trade secrets right before all of you. So engaging. That evening, the night of night, the Tata Motors Iifa Awards. The Tata Motors Iifa Awards is at the Raymond James Stadium. Audience size, 25,000 people. The largest Iifa ever. I promise you, the best Iifa ever. Hrithik Roshan, Deepika Padukone, Priyanka Chopra, Madhuri Dixit, Parineeti Chopra and Siddharth Malhotra, Ranveer Singh, and a few others. Kevin Spacey, John Travolta, Shatrughan Sinha, all in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, it promises to be the biggest Iifa ever, definitely the best Iifa ever. To get this far, we've had one captain who's been 911, sometimes he's Al Pacino from Tampa Bay, sometimes he's everything that you want him to be. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Santiago Corrada of the Visit Tampa Bay. So before we close today, and we're going to close soon with Do the Tampa, where everyone's going to come out here and do the Tampa. Ladies and gentlemen, Santiago Corrada.
Do the Tampa. Do the Tampa.
I'm definitely going to be short. We've been here for a very, very long time. Thank you. The stars have aligned for Tampa. We love you. We believed in the power of Iifa over a year ago, but more so we believed in the power of Tampa to join great world cities in hosting Iifa, but we're going to do it better than all. So Sabas, Andre, Varaf, the galaxy of stars, thank you for coming to Tampa and making it the best and the biggest Iifa ever. Thank you all for coming.
Are you all ready to do the Tampa? If I'm going to do the Tampa now, everyone who does not have a camera is also supposed to get up and do the Tampa. Is that clear? Please put your hands together to welcome Priyanka Chopra, Sonakshi Sinha, Anil Kapoor, to join us here to do the Tampa. Rahat Saab, would you join? Come on. Also Stephen Baldwin.
You will also do the Tampa with us.
Thank you so much.
That's all.
जो भी जो दिल में
On behalf of my co-partners, Andre, Viraf, and also the entire Iifa and Wizcraft team and the Visit Tampa Bay team, once again, welcome to the 15th Iifa celebrations. We're going to rock. Ladies and gentlemen, do the Tampa. Music. Everyone stand up and join. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, do the Tampa.
Tampa.